Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brady Borrell for KQKI News, your local news leader. I'm coming to you live from the Assumption Community Center here in Napoleonville, where this is the site of the first Sugarland Music and Arts Festival to be held this coming Saturday here at the Assumption Community Center. It's all put on by the Assumption Foundation of the Arts. It's a great organization. We're so excited to be involved in this. As a matter of fact, Belinda Mack and Mac Bruno will be broadcasting live from 1 until 4 this Saturday afternoon from the festival. All thanks to A.J. Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. But with me right now, I've got the president of the foundation, Joshua Hebert. We've got Emma Prejean and also Toby Thibodeau. They are with the board as well. Want to tell us about the Assumption Foundation of the Arts and then what we can expect with the festival. First of all, Joshua, tell us why you formed the foundation a year or two ago.
So we saw an area of focus that was needed for supporting our local musicians and artists, especially the students in the schools and the programs here. Historically, we've had a great music program, and we want to keep that going and build it back up, make sure the kids are supported and celebrated just as well as anybody else in the parish.
And with you right now, you've got Emma. She is a music teacher,
That's
so
right.
she sees this firsthand. I was in band in school as well, so it's so much fun, but it really goes beyond just teaching them now. It's keeping the arts alive, and we've got so much rich musical culture in South Louisiana. Emma, why is this important to pass this along to our kids?
I think for our students, music is important in everyday life. You know, even if you weren't a musician in school, like music can change your mood, can lift your spirits, make things a lot better. So for our students to learn that at a young age and continue on through life, like I just believe their quality of life will be so much better just from having that support and, you know.
Well, Toby, you experienced this firsthand as well. You're a musician. You're with what, Water's Edge? You were just the Marshland Festival this past weekend in Lake Charles. So you see how music just really connects with people, doesn't it?
Correct, it does. And we have so many talented musicians in Assumption Parish, born and bred from Pierpont to Belrose to Napoleonville to Labadeville to Bayou Lewis. I mean, every band that we're going to showcase this weekend has roots in Assumption Parish. So the amount of musicians that we're going to put on that stage, or 2 stages this weekend, is going to show how rich we are in culture and also in music.
All right. Well, Joshua, tell us how the festival was birthed from the foundation.
So this is really a lifelong dream of Toby, more than anybody else. He's been playing music for a long time. We've all been musicians for a long time, but we wanted something in our parish just to be like everybody else around us, to showcase what we have here, have a big celebration inside of our parish that people don't have to drive for, that we can do every year and be successful and raise money to give back to the students and to community programming in the arts. So.
Well, you've got a day long of events. We're about to go ahead and show that schedule now, but maybe Toby, Emma, whoever wants, or Joshua, whoever wants to talk about all of the events, the great lineup of music that's going to happen this coming Saturday.
Yeah, so we have, it's a full day. Like Toby said, everybody has donated their time to us this year. We've gotten such a great response from the community and to put this together and to grow this year over year. So we want to turn this into a huge festival once a year. But the lineup we have is great. Like Toby said, all local guys. And then our second music stage is made up of some of our student musicians. So this is going to be their first time really performing on a stage with microphones in front of an audience. So we're excited to see their jitters and to see them overcome that and do a good job on stage. And all of the vendors that have signed on with us, all of our sponsors that have signed on with us, that have invested in the foundation and for what we're trying to do for the community, it's unbelievable, really.
Yeah, I love what you're doing. You're showcasing the very ones who will benefit from this. You know, you've got the Assumption High School Flute Trio. I mean, you've got the Assumption High School Saxophone Ensemble. It just goes on and on. And, I mean, it's really good that you're showcasing the ones who are the beneficiaries of this festival and this foundation as a whole.
Yep, and we, especially Miss Emma, she's been instrumental in building our programs back up in our middle schools. She is the band director at Belrose Middle and at Pierpont Elementary, and the work she's put in the last few years has been incredible to build this up. So
great. Well, let's talk about the day starts with the national anthem, the opening program, and then it continues with some gospel music, and then it goes on at 10 p.m. that night. So tell us what the day holds.
I'll let Toby.
Go ahead, Toby.
Yes. So fortunately, one of our board members, he's a fellow musician from Assumption High School, graduated, and then actually when he was growing up, his father owned his own church. So he's been heavily involved in music his whole life, pretty much. So he's going to start the day off. So glad he's with us. Great guy. He has a gospel band called Joe Jones and 3MC. They've played at Jazz Fest. These guys have CDs that you can check out on YouTube. Phenomenal musicians. I'm just glad to be able to share the stage with him. He's played with Water's Edge before, so he's our opening act. After him, we have solo artists. He's from Thibodeau. He's been playing music all over the parish for years. His name is Teddy Baudouin. He also plays in church, so he's going to play a little bit of church and probably go into your Rod Stewart's and stuff like that. It's just going to be different genres of music. You know, I don't know about you, Brady, but I'm eclectic. I like every style of music.
Right.
I don't just like swamp pop or R&B. I like country. I like it all. So we want to showcase the different genres that we have in Assumption Parish and keep going throughout the day. But to keep on going, after Teddy Baudouin is Don Rich, Swamp Pop King of Pearport with King Pakaye. They're gonna play your old school rock and roll, and of course, what everybody calls swamp pop, it's R&B. But that's what we generate swamp pop with Don Rich's music, and I love it. He's one of my mentors. So you're gonna have him. Then after him, you're gonna have another solo artist by the name of Ali Fauché, who is born and raised in Napoleonville, big family in this area. She does her own music. She'll be by herself. Then after her will be a band called Driftwood.
Yep.
From Bayou Lewis. So this is a family band, daughters, sons, daddy. Daddy started the band years ago, and now he has a band from Assumption Parish that's going to be playing on our main stage. Also, Mr. Larry, musically as he's inclined as he is, with all his kids who all graduated from Assumption High through the Assumption Band, they're going to be doing the sound in the little stage for all our young musicians who's upcoming. You know, that's going to be one day we're going to be watching them when we, old and gray like everybody else does, So after them, we have another solo artist, upcoming solo artist. He's from Dularge. His name is Blake DeHart. Got an agent contacted me through Facebook, wanted to showcase his music. He's going to be a little bit different, kind of on a genre, but hey, we want to have all styles of music playing at our festival. After him, we have a band. I think he's the band right before. No, we have Dustin Ray and Zada Pop.
Right.
So Dustin Ray, Zada Pop, I've been watching Dustin Ray since he's a young kid, always played the accordion. He has a band that's coming in. He's actually dating a female or engaged to a female from the Pearport area. So back again, brings family ties. And some of his guys in his band is from this area also. So after him, we have our auction at 6 o'clock. It's a live auction. We only have a few items that we're going to auction off, 30-minute auction. We also have a silent auction that we're going to do all day long. But after the big auction, which is 30 minutes, we're going to have a band called Transit, which is members from Pearport. They've been playing 80s music for a long time now, and they're one of the hottest bands in the Pearport area when you're talking about rock and roll. After him, we have a new upcoming musician by the name of Andrew Landry, who is a senior at Ascension Catholic, but he is a homegrown Assumption Parish boy who lives 5 minutes down the road from where we at now. And then, of course, the last band, I never heard of them before, is Water's Edge. So hopefully they can close out the show and do a good job, but that's our lineup in the main stage. Emma could probably elaborate on the smaller stage. She's in charge of that. So it's all upcoming musicians that's in either middle school or high school or going to school at the Rocking Mozart in Ascension Parish, who we pretty much feed for lessons and stuff like that. So I'll let Emma talk about her stage.
All right, so I was in charge of the student portion. I know we have some students from the high school. It's a flute trio, a duet with a voice and guitar, a saxophone ensemble, which I'm part of actually, and a couple students from the middle school area. So I know we got a Belrose group, a Napoleonville group. But yeah, so we got our students to perform. I know they've been working all summer. I know the saxophone group, I actually left their rehearsal to come here. So I told them what to do, and they got it on their own. But yeah, so I mean, I know there's Rockin' Mozart School of Music is going to be here. They got a good little chunk. I think they have a couple different bands. I don't know their names, but yeah, I'm performing as well with my group Belvoir, the wedding duo. Yep. My best friend from college and I, we do church gigs, but we're going to sing some Dolly Parton and like
wow.
a lot of indie folk music. So I know it's not whatever
Oh, yeah.
my style of music, you know, but yeah.
I'm looking at the Rockin' Mozart. You've got the Bell Peppers, the Squatters, and Haley and Cooper. So, I mean, you've got some, I mean, there's so many to name. But, and of course, Joshua, what is a South Louisiana festival without food? I know you've got several food vendors and food trucks coming as well.
That's why I like to be in charge of that area, the market and the food. 'Cause
I'm right there with you.
I've been a chef for 20 years. I've been in restaurants forever. So these people are dear to my heart. We have some great food trucks coming. We have Bayou Land Cooking, Kirk Blanchard's Cajun Cooking out of Pierreport. Brooks Malton Burger out of Thibodaux, Code 4 Catering. Yep. What's the last one I'm missing? Yeah, so we have a few beverage trucks too. So the coffee truck, Runneth Over Coffee, they're out of Houma. The Bayou Lemon, which is a great young girl that started that. She blew up, and she's got some great press. And I talked to her mother, and they're excited to come. And we have a Snow on the Go, Nikki and Gil Werner, who are also musicians that we went to school with. They're coming with snowballs, and the market is full. Our arts market is full with arts and crafts vendors. And we have some sweets vendors in the market as well. So if you go on the website as well, sugarlandfest.org, all of our vendors are listed there. You can see what they have for sale and kind of what you can expect from the market. But we have the whole other side of the building where that stage is. The market is full.
And we want to stress free admission.
Free admission.
It will not charge. It will not cost you to get in the door.
That's right. Admission is free. You only pay for food and drinks. And we have a kid zone as well. Grayson's Events and Entertainment is bringing blow-ups and rides and a train to go through. They're selling wristbands for the day. It's $20 for the day for the wristbands. So you'll pay for that, and you'll pay for food and drinks, and that's it. You can stay all day if you like, all 12 hours. You can grab a chair and listen to music all day.
And what's really good, this is a lot of it, most of it's climate controlled.
That's
inside.
Right.
It's a summertime festival inside here at the community center in Napoleonville. If you've never been in here, it's a great facility. So you should come check it out. It's really, really big. Again, Bruno and Belinda Mack will be here broadcasting live Saturday afternoon from at least 1 to 4. Who knows? Belinda may just keep it going, keep the party going on the radio. And again, we want to thank AJ Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Nadine Shivers, one of their sales representatives, they stood up, they stepped up, and they're like, look, we want to get involved in this festival. And they offered to completely sponsor our live broadcast. So we do want to thank them. And so we're excited, man. We're looking forward to it. This weekend is this coming Saturday from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. Again, if they want more information, where can they find it?
Yep, so you can go to sugarlandfest.org, or you can follow us on Facebook, Assumption Foundation for the Arts on Facebook. We also want to thank our presenting sponsors for sure, Boudreaux's Electrical Services and Melissa Wood Stredwick, CPA. And if you're interested and want to volunteer with us, we're still accepting volunteers for Saturday. If you go to sugarlandfest.org/volunteer, you can go ahead and sign up. I know Belinda signed up, and she'll be here all morning shaking hands and kissing babies for us. So,
Yep.
We're good.
Belinda could be a good politician, you know, so.
I don't like nobody to see my face.
She's going to be all right. They love her voice, though. So we're excited. So, yeah, join Belinda and Mac again that afternoon for live broadcast. Once again, sponsored by A.J. Doman, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. So, again, sugarlandfest.org. If you want more information, remember, no admission charge to get in the door. Climate-controlled festival. Yep. We're looking forward to it. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank
you. Of course, once again,
Thank
Joshua, you got
Brother.
it. Joshua Hebert, Emma Prejean, and Toby Thibodeau with the Sugarland Festival this coming Saturday here in Napoleonville. I'm Brady Burrell.